Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And that one into the end zone for an opening touch. Back. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Taylor.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Big it. Check 24. Man, 80. Watch it.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. They find some open field here. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Taylor.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 59 yards.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
1st and goal from just inside the 5.
In your face.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Jonathan Taylor, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
His kick is...
With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has, the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to it.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown.
Albrecht Rosas lining up for the extra.
So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Rosas good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. This will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Over 1st and 10. at their own 20-yard line.
ROC and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A pass there complete to Sutton. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so, and there's your end result right there.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Now a give to Taylor. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? Lava's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 1st and 10, Darnold. He's got this one completed to Mims. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Denzel Mims with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
His kick.
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
All day, baby.
And
Come
he
on.
takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown.
Aldrich Rosas lining up.
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Now, this will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Cortland Sutton, first-time Pro Bowler. He was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
1-yard line.
To throw again. Lock. Goes back to Sutton. This time completes it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there. A first down.
First down, Broncos.
On first down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Out of bounds at his own
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
2nd and 5.
Locke looks to throw it again. And now he'll tuck it and run. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Henry Anderson able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
The line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Here we go. 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. Push it back. Push it back. C6. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Put your hands up.
Shotgun snap to Lock. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So on fourth down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
28. Broncos nothing.
6 yards left on 2nd down.
It's coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go, here we go. You ready? It's coming. We got double up, double up. Oh, 80, rush in, rush in, rush in. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. No, 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 me.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Back to Taylor on first down. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And this Jet offense starting to run away with this one. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
Makes the score.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Melvin Gordon.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now the Broncos' big-ticket acquisition, it's Melvin Gordon. And a very similar result again. The Jets' defense once more stopping him behind the line. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Lock going to hand it off here to Gordon. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Gordon on the carry.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
From midfield, here's Locke. Got Gordon open, completes it.
Locke's pass.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Locke working out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. And they're going to bring him down. Back across midfield at the 45. It was Henry Anderson who got in there to get him down. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. It's a big momentum play.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor, and he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 30. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st down, Darnold. And Darnold, he lost the football.
Much like a running quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Play action. It's Darnold rolling to his right. Able to connect with Mims. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Check. Lucky. Check 3. 30. Yo, lady. Watch twist. Lady.
1st and 10, Taylor now. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd and 2, Darnold. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Jets 42. Broncos nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
On the tackle.
As As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On second down, here's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Noah Fant was a first-round pick in 2019, and he was picked because of his receiving skills. Had 40 catches in his rookie season for 562 yards. Did have 2 games where he topped 100 yards in each of those. Yes, he's still developing as a blocker, but that's not why he went in the first round. He went there for his ability to make big plays down the field.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. A first down throw, Darnold escaping the pressure right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 23 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Taylor, and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jonathan Taylor in the final seconds of the first half. And this Jets offense continues to pour it on. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Jets 49, Broncos nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And that going to hit in the end zone as we restart things here in the second half with a touchback. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll hand this one off to Gordon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Melvin Gordon.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Locke. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he is met quickly in the back. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Jets' 36-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Locke sets up the screen to Gordon. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 14. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First down, Broncos.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And they'll run the end around here with Judy. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Melvin Gordon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are able to at least make things a bit more respectable. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 73 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
So stuff from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action.
Definitely. Let him get outside.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And this offense is running away with this one. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Locke able to get this to Gordon. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke. Got a man. It's the rookie Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
A gain of
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Wide, get wide. Blue dot Corkers.
Again, it's Locke. Powerful running. This is the tight end Fant. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there brings up second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Again, they'll throw with Locke. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
5 yards to go.
Now Locke again. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing on first down is Locke. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown,
Jerry Jeudy with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos get one score closer. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this third quarter.
56. Broncos 14. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. He'll have a first down past the 40. Then he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Bang, young lady. Bang, bang. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Lady. Switch.
Taylor.
Switch.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jonathan Taylor, 30 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. And he just tied the NFL record on that 5th rushing touchdown. He's the 6th man ever to do that in a single game.
And partner, did you just say that he tied an NFL record there?
Yes, sir.
I mean, we're talking 5 touchdowns on the ground against an NFL caliber defense.
Is that good?
I'd say that's fantastic. What a game for him.
It really is something. We are watching quite the effort.
First and 10.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Flush to his right. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down, Broncos.
Here we go. Kill. Turn up. 61. Matchbox, light.
On first down, Locke completes it to Fant on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
First down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Locke. This is Fant on the short completion. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
To throw again on second down. Locke. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
This is Fant on the short completion. And he needed to get to the midfield stripe, but he can't do it. He's about a yard short.
It's now 4th down.
Lock gonna go on 4th down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, Taylor. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now. You red 80? Jim. Red 80. Check that.
They run once more with Taylor. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll run on 1st down. Taylor works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Taylor is a ball.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Under 10. Red 80. Shift.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Aldrich Rosas on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Broncos take over 1st and
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for 28 yards.
a 28-yard gain.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
53's the mic. 53.
From the gun, Lock. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Operating from the gun, Lock. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Tighten up. Pull it together. Let's go. Mike, 51.
Into the red zone, it's Lock. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Clock will try again on second down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Brian Poole that time there to get a hand on it. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
Locke looks to throw it again. Again, he targets Judy, and this time the catch made. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15... the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
On first down, it's Taylor. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A.J. Boye up to make the tackle.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Taylor, and for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.